Thank you for joining us for 10 questions with.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm not keeping any of this.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Take 73. If I can be real, I used to love Batman. Like, I used to want to be Batman, but now I don't know. I don't like him. I think he's kind of a little bitch. If I could be, okay, here's the thing. Like, Ben Affleck was like a great Batman, okay? But do I want to be Ben Affleck? Hell no. So I think about who I would want to be. And you know who I'm really fucking with right now? The Hawk. And I think it has something to do with the transformation of, like, I'm a regular dude, I'm a smart ass scientist, I get scientist pussy, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, people piss you off, they make you petty, and then you gotta turn green and tear up some shit. So my top 3 would be, I like Spider-Man, I'm just throwing it out there because whatever. But my top 3 would probably be, right now, the Hawk, Spider-Man, Batman. I don't know why there's a, like, I'm trapped on an island and apparently there's a TV and a DVD player and I get to watch a movie. You know what? If I can be real with you, it'd probably be porn. Like, if I can be honest with you, like, on some real life shit, I would bring, and one of those nasty porns, like one of those, like, oh, I can't believe I gotta watch this. But, like, I feel like by, like, the 100th time I watch it, I would, like, see the beauty in it. I would see the love and the romance of the story, and I would just be, like, crying, you know what I'm saying? You know, so porno hands down. Which porno? Only God knows. You know what I'm saying? Only God knows that one.
So stupid.
That's real though. I thought about it for a second. I'm like, let me go with Harlem Night. Like, let me go with a Coke classic, but nah. I need something that's gonna get me through, you know? Nothing fears me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no, wait, I mean, I'm not afraid of anything. I have no fears. This is what I meant to say. I have no fears. I fear, you know what, I don't know if this is a fear. It's probably a worry, and I don't know if this is like my biggest fear. I got a lot. It mostly involves white people. Like, white people scare me. I think one of my fears is not being remembered for who I am. Like one of my biggest fears would be, like, say something happens and I leave the earth and I'm remembered differently than I would want to. I don't know why that freaks me out, but it's like a huge fear. It's kind of like, say I died a hero, you know, like, say I'm, no, I don't understand, but say I die a hero, but, like, people remember me like, he wasn't a hero, he ate babies, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, I ain't eat no babies, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was a hero, I saved babies. For some reason, that terrifies me because I don't want my children to be like, doo-doo-doo, and, like, reading, like, the newspaper, be like, Dalen Peace was a horrible person, he ate babies and he punched women in the knees. I'm like, I didn't do that. For some reason, in my core, I'm afraid to leave this earth and have people, like, lie about me. Like, I got haters, okay? I feel like my haters would just make shit up. So that's a real fear. I'm afraid of plums. I don't know why plums, but like you can't trust a plum. You don't know if it's sweet, if it's soft, if it's hard. Plums, okay. Plums is like top 10. I want them to remember That's a good question. I want them to, probably maybe two things. I want them to remember, like, I don't think I'm gonna die before they grow up, or I hope I don't, or but I want them to remember having a man in their life as a role model, someone like I never had the Superman dad, where you grow up and you look at this greater than life person in your life that's a male and that's a role model, and you're like, my dad's the strongest, my dad's the funniest, my dad is the greatest dad of all time. And for some moments in their life, I want them to be able to reflect on a time where they felt like their dad was that for them. So I would love that. And ultimately, I would want them to also remember that we get one life, and how you affect the people and how you make the people feel in your life matters more than anything. It matters more than any material that you can have or want. And it's about doing right by others and having a dream and chasing it. And I want them to not be afraid of this very scary world. You know, I think life has taught me a lot of great things. I think this world can be very negative, and I think there can be a lot of unfortunate lessons that you have to learn as you go through life and as you get older. But something I think is more important to share right now is that there's a lot of beauty in the world. And it's not just, superficial beauty, your magazine models or your twerking videos, like whatever you find to be beauty. There's beauty in, I think, everyone. I'm from Detroit. It's a city that everybody who ain't never been there like shits on a lot, but there's a lot of beauty in that city. There's a lot of beauty in the people that's from that city, that lives in that city. You can live in the nice areas in the suburbs, and those are nice areas, but there's also a lot of beauty in, where I grew up and the streets and stuff like that. So the world has a lot of beauty in it, and I would want everybody to always remember that and take that away. I think that's something that life has taught me. You can find beauty, I won't say in just about everything, but a lot of things. Okay, here's what I thought when she asked me the question. I thought about zombies. I don't know why, but like I think it's everybody's dream to live in a zombie apocalypse and like get out of it. You know what I mean? Like, no one dreams to like die in a zombie apocalypse. It's all about killing zombies, getting apocalypse puss, and being the hero. So that's like a fantasy dream. My real life dream would be just doing something that I love and being able to positively and financially affect the people around me. That would be the dream. Like the dream, like buy my mom a house. I don't know if she's gonna live that long. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Let's try that again. Like, people die. Okay, that's not where we're going with this. Now we're going to. Okay. That's hilarious. You know what? I don't know why you wouldn't keep it. It's true. It's fact. I would like to buy my mom a house. Okay. I don't know if I would, if I can be honest with you. I probably would buy her a house, but I would she would have to share it with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like a co-signer, like a cop. I don't know. Anyway, the dream is put everybody on, you know what I'm saying? Get some mixtapes, okay? Okay, buy a studio in the hood. That's what you know what? I'm not buying a studio in the hood. I'm buying a studio in the suburbs. That's right. My neighbors think I'm selling dope. You know what I'm saying? That's J. Cole. That's all I'm saying. The first thing that comes to mind, this is a story, I don't even know if I've ever shared this with anybody. It's not a huge triumph, But at the time for me, this was major. I had actually 2 experiences like this where it was a very larger than life, superhuman strength situation. I don't know if it was just God or if it was just will, but there was 2 situations. The first time I was in Minnesota, I was in a parking garage and I parked my car in this stall, and my car didn't work. Like, the battery had gone dead. It didn't work. And so my plan was I was just gonna leave it down in the parking garage until I got enough money to get the new engine or whatever I needed to do to fix the car. I walk down one day and I see a note or a notice on my car that they're getting ready to tow the car because it's parked in this incorrect stall. And I didn't know what to do. Like, there was no logical solution to it other than I need to physically move this vehicle. The parking garage was slightly on a bit of a ramp. So here's what I did. I put the car in neutral by myself. I basically allowed the car to back up, and I ended up by myself pushing it to, and it was like, I don't know, 2 spots right next to it. But I ended up pushing this car 2 spots into this new spot, and it was one of the most, like, there's no way I can do this. You can't move a car. Like, it was so insane. I like to pretend to this day there were people that worked at the apartment complex that saw a video of me pushing this car and was like dying laughing, because it was physically one of the most difficult things that I had attempted. And for whatever reason, that was such an accomplishment because I moved it into the new stall and the car ended up getting towed anyway. And so I was like, I was broken, but I had that strength, like, that's all right, when I get it back, I'm gonna move it again. So that was one of those stories. I think anybody can tell a joke. I honestly don't think there's much to it. I think like great jokes, or what grows into becoming great comedy, are the stories that come from you that you can make relatable, but ultimately that's you telling your viewpoint. So I don't think I would ever tell anybody like, oh, that's a great joke or that's a bad joke when it's making people laugh. But what I would say is, as far as you wanting to, have substance and sustain in this business, is your comedy has to come from you. And I think that's where your jokes have to sort of, like, if it's a plant, like, you put the seed in and let it grow from there. So I like I said, I think jokes, anybody can do it. I think comedy is what has to come from you. I think the first time I felt like an adult had to be after I left Detroit and when I moved to Minnesota, and I was trying to figure out how to make that work because I was going to college, but I couldn't afford to go to college, so I had to drop out. And I had no intentions on moving back to Detroit. I think I felt at the time that would have been a huge failure to pack everything I own, move it to a different state, and then pretty much move back. So I would say the first time I felt like an adult is when, like that first year where I'm in this new place, I only know one person, and I made a life out of it. I got a job, I got another job, and I made, like, I think sometimes becoming an adult or being an adult is you doing the necessary things that you have to do to make it work or to push past an obstacle. And for me, that was it. I was 19 and I felt like, man, I got all these obstacles. What am I going to do? And I felt like I just sort of put my head down, powered through, and figured it out. You know, a perfect day to me is a Christmas morning day, but the entire day. It's just something about the excitement on my son's face when he wakes up and he knows, like, I'm about to get a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I went to sleep for. You know what I'm saying? Like, my big payoff is boom. And, you know, now that I've extended my family and I have I have 2 sons or 2 kings, the perfect day would be him probably a little older, so he understands what's happening, and the kids running around and ripping over presents, and me and his mom, after we banged, you know, because it's a perfect day, we go sip some hot chocolate and just watch the boys open their presents and just play with them and enjoy that time, because that's all life is. Like, all this doesn't matter. It's about the time that you have and how you spend it. So perfect day would be just spending it with my loved ones. I wouldn't be in Iowa, that's for damn sure. Probably somewhere here like Arizona or Detroit, you know, just around family and friends, and us just all having not a care or worry in the world. Thank you guys for listening. I don't know, she's gonna edit all the shit. The good shit was getting cut, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Dave Peace, or Comedian Day Day. This has been a lot of fun, just sharing and talking and answering questions. And I hope you guys enjoy it, but more importantly, I hope you guys think about some of the questions, and I love to know what your answers are to some of them. So hit me up, find the link below. And I'm just like, I don't know. Thank you guys, I'm out. I appreciate y'all.